Welcome back to Arsenal News TV, and today we're going to look at what Shkodran Mustafi has done for Schalke. So the reports are stating that Shkodran Mustafi left Arsenal in January, joining German outfit Schalke in the hope of gaining more regular first team football. Former Arsenal defender Shkodran Mustafi had an afternoon to forget on Saturday as he netted an own goal to help Wolfsburg hammer Schalke 5-0 in the Bundesliga. Mustafi put through his own net just past the half-hour mark to hand the home side the lead, gifting them the platform to build upon. Wolfsburg certainly took full advantage of Mustafi's error, scoring a further 4 times during the second half, leaving Dimitrios Grammoz's team rooted to the foot of the Bundesliga table and starting relegation to Bundesliga 2 in the face. Schalke have experienced a disastrous campaign this term, winning just one of their last 25 league matches, meaning they have a paltry 10 points to their name. In January, the German club bolstered their defensive options with the signing of Gunners duo Sead Kolasinac and Mustafi in the hope of tightening their defence. However, the German club's form has continued to falter, failing to win any of their last 10 league games, conceding 27 goals in the process. Now, Mustafi has contributed to one of those 27 goals himself, with an unfortunate own goal that caught goalkeeper Frederick Ronald by surprise. Wolfsburg worked the ball into the penalty area in the hope of getting a shot off, but a defender's clearance looped up into the air, and for some reason Mustafi opted to head it back towards his own goal when in a fair amount of space. It bounced into the goal with Ronald scrambling to his right hand side, but he had no chance in preventing the ball from going into the back of the net, meaning Wolfsburg were gifted the game's opening goal. Unsurprisingly, numerous Arsenal fans soon started to react on social media to Mustafi's error, with many admitting that they were unsurprised by his mistake as it had crept into his game so frequently during the latter stages of his Arsenal career. So we took a closer look at what some of the Gunners supporters had to say online. For instance, one person stated Mustafi has had a mare, and that is completely something I can agree with. Mustafi, when he's not on top of his game, these things do happen, and this is due to a lack of concentration. Another person has stated a calamity Mustafi, and that's someone that I have to agree with as well, because we know what Mustafi has done for us in certain matches and what he did against when it was Tottenham versus Arsenal, and his mistake and certain scenarios which I thought he could have defended properly led to the second goal, and that's something that stuck in my mind. But hopefully Arsenal could get the victory over Tottenham in the North London derby tomorrow. Another person has said Mustafi is a terrible defender, and I feel sorry for the guy to say that. I wouldn't say he's a terrible defender. He's solid when it comes to his heading abilities and his physicality, but his concentration is what lacks him in my opinion. As you can see from the messages above, Arsenal supporters have not been surprised by Mustafi's latest error, with the defender having come on in for heavy criticism during the latter stages of his career in North London. The former Valencia man left the Emirates Stadium in January after both parties agreed to cancel his contract early, following on from the fact that he had fallen out of favour under Mikel Arteta. Mustafi's mistake too may not have come as too big a surprise to former Schalke boss Christian Gross. The 66-year-old left his post in charge of the club just prior to Mustafi and Kolasinac's January arrivals, and he soon admitted that neither of them would have been brought into this club if he had still been in charge. I wouldn't have signed the players we signed in the winter, Gross told the Swiss publication Blick after Grammozis was announced as replacement. And I can heavily agree with the previous manager, as I thought it was lucky for Arsenal to get rid of these two players, and especially Shkodran Mustafi. But other than that guys, remain blessed, stay tuned for the next video, and peace.